Hi, this is Dr. Kolodenker, and I'm going to tell you how to get rid of plantar fasciitis. And this treatment is probably about 98% successful. I see hundreds of people with plantar fasciitis. In the last 2 years, I've probably done 2 surgeries on this, so it is very rare for you to need surgery for plantar fasciitis. If you're having surgery on plantar fasciitis, you might either have a different diagnosis, you might not be doing everything correct, or you might have honestly failed all the conservative treatments, but I would say that is more rare. The easiest place to view this video is going to be on your desktop because there are going to be links to other parts, other videos that will help you along the way. So if you follow this to the T, you're going to get rid of plantar fasciitis. So mainly the reason why plantar fasciitis occurs is irritation of the plantar fascia. If you imagine this is your arch, your plantar fascia originates at the heel, goes out to the toes. As your arch goes up and down, the plantar fascia stretches with it. One day you likely did too much walking, wore the wrong pair of shoes, did a lot of jumping. Some people don't remember what the activity was, but you strain that plantar fascia, you cause a little tearing. That little tearing then tries to heal itself, and when you're resting, when you're sitting, when you're sleeping, that healing is occurring. And then you stand up, and that is typically the most common time people will have pain with first steps out of bed, after sitting in a chair for a while, after driving in their car for a while. They'll have that acute instance of pain, and what happens is you re-rip that area. So you have to stop that process from occurring. And to do that, you have to protect the arch, you have to stretch the arch, bring the inflammation down, and that will make it all go away and it'll solve your issues. So stretching the arch is, I have a great plantar fasciitis stretch. If you just look at the link underneath, you're going to see that, that link, and it'll show you how to do the plantar fascial stretch. Be sure to ice after you do the stretching. You want to stretch for about 5 minutes, and do that twice a day, and ice for about 15 minutes afterwards. Protecting the foot, I like Asics, Brooks, Mizuno, and New Balance. All those are great shoes. Specifically when you go into a store, ask them for a stability shoe to prevent overpronation. And people in the store will know exactly what you're talking about. You're looking to spend anywhere between $60 and $130 on a shoe. If you get an insert, that will help you even more. A stable insert. I like Superfeet. You could find them online. They seem to work very well. They come in different colors. Start with the green color. The green color has the highest arch. If it feels comfortable, perfect. If not, try the blue or pink one. Their arches are a little lower. And putting all those things together really gets rid of plantar fasciitis. On a rare occasion, we will do cortisone injections to help with the symptoms. I like to save cortisone injections to patients who get better and better and better, and then they kind of hit a wall, and they sort of can't get over that plateau. They might have a pain of 2 out of 10, and they can't break through it. The cortisone works really well for that case. We also find physical therapy, fantastic modality to go through, and typically patients that go through physical therapy will get rid of plantar fasciitis much, much faster. Barefoot walking, sandals, completely avoid for the next 2 months. Avoid high heels. Around the house, if you like to wear something, I like Crocs, so put those on, and those will make you feel a lot more comfortable. Medication, I honestly think ice works fantastic, so there's really not that big of a need for medication. And as long as, like I said, you follow that, you're going to get better. Some people also like night splints. I'm not the biggest fan of a night splint. I find that they're more cumbersome. Most people complain that they can't sleep with a night splint, but there's no harm in using it, so you could try that. For really severe cases of plantar fasciitis, I typically put patients into a walking boot. Make sure it's a tall walking boot that goes up to just below your knee. And you stay in that for about 3 weeks and then go back to your activities. Take off whatever activities have been irritating, whether it was running, jumping. Certain classes, I find that Zumba class, especially for women, seems to be a big aggravating factor. But plantar fasciitis can occur from just regular walking, too much standing one day, if your job entails you standing. If over-the-counter orthotics don't seem to work, I find custom orthotics are more comfortable than an over-the-counter orthotic. So give that a try, and if you're not getting better, there's a good chance that you might not have plantar fasciitis. Good luck.